This video is going to show you how to write your topic sentences or main points for your research project. Okay, so you should be working on the topic sentence main point worksheet in order to draft these. And that looks like this. And so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the subtopic question out of question form and make it a general statement. So in order to do this, we are going to first get rid of the question words. You see I did that, and the question mark. And then that question mark is going to get replaced with a period. And now we have digital media use, effects, need to add that S there, the well-being of teens. So that is how we get our base topic sentence. Now there are two more steps to finishing this topic sentence that you will need to do. And the first is going to be to add a transition word that shows how it relates to the topic sentence or main point that comes before it. In the case of our first point, we're going to go ahead and just use a transitional word or phrase that shows that it's the beginning, it's the start, it's the first. So to find these words, I'm going to look at my traditional words and phrases handout that I have. And that is in your binder. There's also a quick link to it on your topic worksheet. So we have order or sequence, for example. We want to show that it's our first one. So I could say first or to begin. Those are a couple of ways that I could start that, or first of all. Those are all legitimate ways to start this. So I'm going to say to begin. And then I have digital media use affects the well-being of teens. All right, now the third and final step in this process is going to be to look at your thesis and compare this with your thesis and see what language we need to change for it to match. So you remember we replaced words from our thesis, or in our thesis, in the base thesis with our with alternatives. And so I want to see what I've done in terms of that. And it looks like instead of using well-being, I used the word health. And so I'm going to change well-being to health. And then it also looks like instead of using the word teens, I used the word young adults. So I'm going to change this to young adults. And now it matches my thesis, and I've used a little bit of my own language, so I'm not in a plagiarism situation. And that's what you're going to do for all of your different topic sentences. Now, for my next topic sentence, when I'm going to just do the same thing, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my question words. I'm going to add an S to my verb because I need that for it to be grammatically correct. I'm going to get rid of the question mark. I'm going to add a period. And then I need to pick a transitional word or phrase to start with, but I'm going to get my base down here real quick. So I have digital. Let me change that font. Digital media impacts the interactions of teens with others. Okay, so now for choosing that transitional word or phrase, the instructions for this tell us, let me just go ahead and clear these. Okay. The instructions for this tell us that we want to use a transition that reflects its relationship to the previous paragraph. So in the previous paragraph, I'm talking about uh, the how it affects the well-being of teens. This is an additional place that is affected, so I can use one of these um, transition words or phrases that means in addition to. So I could even say in addition or of equal importance, another. You want to choose something that works with your sentence. So it needs to make sense. Not all of these are going to work. Another thing that you could use is you could use order or sequence that would also tell how it is relating to the last um, topic, sentence, or main point. So I'm going to say another. I'm going to use that. But if I say another, I can't say digital media impacts. I have to say impact of digital media. So I'm going to move impact of digital media, and then I've changed impact from a verb to a noun, and I no longer have a verb, so I have to, as you're seeing the suggestion here, is the interactions of teens with others. And then that final step was to swap out um, the different words, and so I'm going to say young adults with others, um, and then I should have something that is unique to me. And that is how you do your topic sentences or main points.